Okay, I thought I'd do a little video here for people who have had questions about how to navigate the Utah State Legislature site. This is just a really brief overview that I'll just cover some basics. So if you're looking to find your legislator, you can go to this tab on le.utah.gov up here, and you can click Find by Address or Map, and that will bring up a place where you can type in your address and zip code, and it will let you know who represents you. Hit the back button and go back here. You can also find legislators by session or alphabetically, historically. I'm going to go ahead and move on to bills now. This is one of the main areas that you can spend some time looking at everything that's going on. If you look at bills and bill requests, you can also do a keyword search here, but I'm just going to go into this bills and bill requests area. On this screen, you can pull up a specific senator or representative or a subject matter, and there's a lot of subjects, as you can see. I'll punch up education here. And you could also go by recommending committee and see like the Education Task Force or Interim Committee. And so I'm going to go ahead and click into this education subject. This brings up a list of all the bills. This is the 2014 General Session legislation. And so you can get a link to every one of the bills and the sponsor. So if I scroll down here and look over these bills, I can also hit, depending on your browser, I'm not sure where it'll pop up for you. It's just off the video screen. I'll hit Control F and I'll type, for example, Osmond. And here you can see Aaron Osmond has a bill, Homeschool Amendments, and right below it is Homeschool Amendments again. And the difference here is, here's the original bill, but here's that bill substituted. That's the S01. This is the first substitute, which has come up. So I'm going to go ahead and click into this bill to check on it. On this screen, you can see that Aaron Osmond is the bill sponsor in the Senate. The floor sponsor in the House is Representative Notwell. The text of the bill, it follows down the page here. You can see what this bill is going to do. It's going to cross out some of the existing language, and what's underlined is new language that's going to be added in this bill if it passes. And so you can see that this bill is making a number of changes in homeschool law. This is a very favorable bill, in my opinion, for homeschoolers to be free of state oversight. I'm going to go back to the top of the page, and I'm going to click on the status of this bill. This is where you can see exactly what has happened with this bill. So on 1/7, the bill was numbered but not distributed. Then it was publicly distributed right after that. And then it goes through its readings, and in the committee, it received a favorable recommendation. The vote was 503. If I click into that, what that means is there were 5 yeas, no nays, and 3 of the committee members were absent at the time this vote was taken. Legislators go in and out of committees. Sometimes they're out in the hall with a constituent. Sometimes they have a conflict and can't be there for that vote. And so there are a number of reasons why somebody could be absent. But the yeas and nays, in this case, will tell you exactly who was present for the vote. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click back to the home page for the legislature, and let's look at committees real quick. All committees, appropriations committees, and so on. I'm just going to click all committees, and we'll look up what is taking place with the House Education Committee. And down below would be the Senate Education Committee, but I'll click into the House. This shows their agenda as it comes up. So today happens to be Tuesday the 25th of February, and so tomorrow's schedule has been posted, and I can click into this committee meeting agenda for tomorrow and see what's up on the schedule. So we've got the Public Education Modernization Act, which I happen to oppose, and STEM amendments, which I can't comment on at this second on the video. It shows you who the committee members are and when and where the meeting is going to take place. And so if you wanted to attend the meeting, you're welcome to. You can go sit in the gallery. You can even make a comment on a bill that's being presented. And so that is a quick look at the agenda for tomorrow for this particular committee. I'll click back to the home page, and then if you ever wanted to look up information on a senator or a House representative, you've also got the Utah Code and Constitution here that you can look up if you haven't looked at that before. The code is huge, and you can search it and look up all kinds of stuff. So I'll just punch into the Senate here. You can see who the Senate leadership is, and you can also see a roster of all the senators. I'll punch into the Senate leadership just as a quick view. The full Senate roster would look similar to this page, but with all the senators. So Wayne Niederhauser right now is serving as the Senate President, Ralph Okerlund as the Majority Leader, Stuart Adams as the Majority Whip, and so on down the list. So I'll just punch into Wayne's profile. I can email him right from here. I've got his phone numbers, all his contact info, but I'll click on his name, and with a wave of the magic mouse, here we go. So here's his profile page, and you can see a page similar to this for all legislators just by going into their profile. So contact info on the left, leave a message for him here, and then it tells you what committees he serves on, and appropriations committees, standing committees, and interim committees when the legislature is not in session. They still meet each month, one day, for interim meetings throughout the year. And a little background information on this senator. And let me punch back to the home. Oh, you can also look at district maps up at the top here. Oh, that's okay. Sorry, that's getting back to finding your legislator. But you can also see, if I can get this page to zoom up properly, as you go into these areas, you can kind of see the boundaries of each Senate and House district. So here we are in kind of Spanish Fork area, and you can see which representative is yours. I'll show you, like Representative 66 was there, and so I will just show you real quick here. If I punch back to home, go to the House representatives, I'll go to the roster, and I'll scroll down to 66. So if you want to know who covers a particular area, that happened to be Mike McKell that I just saw there. So this is another way to look up who your House representative is. And go back to so now I'm stuck on this the House page up here. You can see that I can't get back to the main legislator page, so I'll just delete that extension and go back to le.utah.gov, and that is a quick overview of the Utah State Legislature page.